Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. Picked out brilliantly. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the runner. Davids. To Jordi Alba, driven forward. First quarter of an hour gone.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Cleared away. Mbappe. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Bale. And that has been cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Mateus. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's straight offside. Vieira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Nedved. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Bale. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. Leeds trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Nedved. Jordi Alba. It's gone for a throw-in. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's gone forward. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bale bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a sweet ball, that. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Rijkaard clears it away. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Danger averted for now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tar. Jordi Alba. Now Van de Ven. Belletti. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Leeds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Van de Ven. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Leeds have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Federico Valverde.
In with the challenge.
Number 11, Nedved. Coming on the field.
Nedved.
Number 17.
He's found a way through.
Number 7,
Chance for the header.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And one more try. It's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's a superb pass. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Bale. Lahm gets it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a fabulous ball. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That's headed upfield. That has been cut short. Nicely spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
substitution.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's run loose here. Just eases him off the ball. Just 5 minutes left. That's a little off target. Nedved. Rummenigge. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids getting this one clear. And it's Nedved. Oh, here's a chance!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chooses the shot at goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
There's the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up
The goal
trumps.
scorer, number 23, Kylian Mbappe.
And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam
Hello,
must
attendees.
quickly
This
shape
is
this
a
from their
Watch
system, Peter,
Children's
because it's the
announcement.
sort of
Would the
performance
father of a
that can
boy in
linger
a
and
blue
fester.
hat kindly make his way to the
And
information
with that, it's time
centre?
for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a
Hello,
match that will
everybody, and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. He's had it taken off him. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedia, can he finish? It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Jordi Alba.
Oh, really well played.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Cleared without hesitation. Ned, chance for the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That's been cut out, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe chasing after it. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne with the foul. Tar getting this one clear. Hakimi caught offside that time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Cleared away. Hits one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Vieira just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Goalkeeper's ball. Leeds look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they could break here. That's headed upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deftly done. And they've got rid. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Davids, decent progress down the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. And it's Nedved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Lampard. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello
What do you
everybody.
look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial... Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 7.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Busquets. De Bruyne. Busquets. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jordi Alba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that could set him on his way. Gullit. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Leeds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Nedved. De Bruyne. He's gone for goal!
The attendance
That is
for
a
this
little
match was
undercooked.
28,997.
Davids. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nicely aimed pass. And they win it back again. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. Jordi Alba. Interesting ball. And Gullit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Gullit has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
De Bruyne. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. Showing good feet. Cruyff. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bale.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Bale in acres of space out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 16, Busquets. Number 18, Jordi Alba. Coming on the field, number 10,
Mbappe.
Mohamed Salah. Number
Oh, well
14,
played.
Fiore.
Cleared without
Number
complication.
6, Roberto Carlos.
Manchester
Substitution
United
taking
have
place.
time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, what a pass! He's got the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has sent him sprawling. Mateus gets good distance on it. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Davids, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale is flagged offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's gone forward. Now he's off and running. Vieira is the guilty party there. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers.
Chance! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ball is over the line. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Nedved. And it's Gullit. Gullit powering forward here. Tries to get it clear. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught. Tries a shot! Goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pullet looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Cleared without hesitation. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes for the header! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Goal! After 33 minutes is number 4.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe, that is good alertness. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely aimed pass. Gently done. And it's Cruyff. Pullet. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Added time.
Jordi Alba, he has found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Great chance! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. It won. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Quick reminder today.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the action is back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Nedved. And it's Messi. He could be in here. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's found a way past. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And somehow it stayed out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. And here's Bale. And they can counter here. Leeds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good-looking ball. An uncompromising challenge. Corner number 4 coming up here. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 16, Busquets. Coming on the field, number 10.
Defending of the desperate variety. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Leeds have got it back and they'll have another go. Jordi Alba. He's found a way through. Look at the... Can he finish? He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Thuram. Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Shevchenko. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shevchenko. Ah, he's given it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 7, De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
Tar gets it away. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Decent hit! Gullit finds himself offside. Gets a good foot in there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids. Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. Thuram. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. He's looking to set free a runner. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Hakimi. Driving forward. Vardiol gets across to intercept that.
There will be 5
Oh, that
minutes
was
added
expansive
time.
and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, important interception. 5 minutes to add. Works it forward. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Interesting ball. Now, can he find a finish? Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Vietnam. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Pullet voted man of the
Just a quick
match, and
announcement. We would like
deservedly
to
so.
inform you that
So what do you take
CCTV
away from
is
it all,
now in
Jim?
operation for
Vietnam
your
definitely
safety.
impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway. Well, that's well seen too. Pull it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass. Hakimi. And back to the keeper they go. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Liverpool have a free kick. Roberto Baggio. And it's Gullit. Played back in. Plays it in low. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's not got that quite right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he can clear it away. Bale goes steaming forward. Tar gets a foot in here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away.
Roberto Baggio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour played now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Bale could try cutting inside here. Mbappe. Big chance! And that's a superb piece of defending. Rijkaard clears it away. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Bale is behind this one. Bale! And one more try! Cleared without hesitation. Baggio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's Nedved. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm is there to clear. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
So that was the first
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nedved. Gullit. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gullit. No foul, says the referee. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A searching ball that into space. Nedved. Throwing. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Nedved chooses to go cross-field. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Look at Ødegaard!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hullet being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, real chance to break.
71,649.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he put it away? Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Liverpool have their second corner now. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tar.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
In with the challenge. And here's Baggio. Nedved. Great chance! And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Ødegaard. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Bellingham.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Decent hit! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 78 minutes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bale. Coming on the field.
That has
is
certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Looking for the run. Oh, it's Roberto Baggio. Big header! And he's found the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cristiano Ronaldo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And once more he proves rigid and robust. It's a sweet ball, that. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Ronaldo might just make this.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Gullit. Stood up well to him there. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. That is good strength. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.